What's up, traders? Todd here, trading analysis. Hope you're well. Happy Thursday. I was making a lot of money this morning, but the reversal is kind of taking it away. So what's going on? Interesting market to start the new year. There's a lot of rotation happening. There was an attempted move in a small mid-cap value, even small growth, small cap growth, into a lesser extent mid-cap growth, but then bam, NVIDIA out of the blue, 500 bid, putting the attention back in the semis, trying to encourage the large cap growth to move back in. Now we're getting a little bit of a reversal after a hot CPI number, slightly hot CPI number. It's kind of chaotic in the new year here. So let me show you where we're at. I'm thinking that we may have completed a 5-wave move from Q4 of 2022 lows. Okay, and I've been very bullish, had a great year. I'm getting a little concerned up here. Okay, I have some Microsoft positions on. I'll show you that, show you where we're at, and maybe just talk a little bit about what might be coming in Q1, Q2, which is collectively H1 of 24. So Nasdaq 100, potentially a minor 5-wave move off the lows. And we are now showing some hesitation here in the Nasdaq in the higher degree wave 5, which may suggest diagonal in wave 5. And if that's the case, the Nasdaq can't go above 17,477. This is the NDX 100 cash, okay, not the comp or anything like that or the futures. Just, I was always taught, institutional guys, we always look at the cash, you know, in this case, the 100 stocks that make up the Nasdaq 100. That's where the money goes. The futures are a derivative of the cash index. So anyways, so as we get off the daily down to the, let's go down to a quarter day chart. We are sort of hesitating here. There's a pretty good reversal happening. Again, remember that wave 5 that's up around 17.4. Assuming wave 4 is done here, this is a pretty good setback here. So we'll just want to see if potentially we're going to move in a little bit of support here, or if this wave 4 is ongoing. Okay, now it's a little unclear in the NASDAQ. I'm watching Microsoft. I'm long options. I'm long stock and MSFT. Let me show you the daily count. And I think Microsoft is one of the best examples of the 5-wave move that I am concerned about coming from. In this case, it's not the October 22 lows, because Microsoft actually, I think, began the uptrend here in January 23, which is fine. But it's still 5 waves. Green, which is minor 1, 2, 3, 4. And then within minor 5, you have the attendant 5-wave subdivision, which is the minute degree. So you just get on the Elliott Wave label table. So minor is green and the minute is orange circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're getting this reversal up in our target zone. Now we're long Microsoft from 352 in our stock swing desk, which is an active stock portfolio that we manage for our research customers. We have stops at 360. We will be trailing those likely up to about 366 here in a little while. And as you can see, the reversal that we're seeing right now is in our target zone, which would be 5 of 5 of 5 of 1. Do we have a significant wave 2 correction coming in the next several months? And that is a possibility. So we need to be very on guard for this. Now, I want to look at the rotation. I'll show you the positions that I'm in. I'll show you the option trade that I'm in. And it's not a conundrum. It's not a predicament. It's a trading opportunity. It's a trading decision that needs to be made. So Microsoft was moving up to 390. We're now down at 380. So we'll come back and look at the option position. But adding another degree to your single chart analysis, which is however you want to look at technicals, is the rotation, RRG. It's the best tool that I've added to my trading in, I don't know, probably a decade. I haven't added anything to my trading and investing in that long. We're lucky enough to get Julius de Kempenaar to join the team here at Trading Analysis, and we're doing a joint venture with him. We're offering a higher level membership product for the active stock trader and portfolio manager. So a lot more information to come on that. But the RRG has been just such a key tool to give us insight as to what's happening below the surface. You're looking at your single dimensional chart analysis. You want to know what's happening below the surface in terms of rotation, preference for value growth, what kind of market capitalizations in demand, what kind of fundamental characteristics the market is currently demanding. Just gives you a lot more details. So, and if we look at the industries within tech, okay, so if we go over here, monthly left, weekly right. These are, I think, the most important sub-industry groups within technology. And the biggest one, of course, is going to be semiconductors in green. You have semiconductors, materials, and equipment, slightly different, like KLA, Tencor is in there, and some other ones. But NVIDIA is up in the green one. Okay, so over the last couple of months, we've seen a downturn in semis, semi-material, two other very important sub-industry groups, system software and application software. Okay, so tech is turning down here in the monthly. It's still up in monthly leading, which that means there's continued outperformance, better relative strength, relative momentum than the benchmark S&P. But over here in the shorter time frame weekly, yeah, you're seeing the software name, system software, application software, which, system software is Microsoft. Those guys have been rotating out the last 4 or 5 weeks. And then what's come in has been semi-materials and semiconductors, of course, with NVIDIA's break. But the rotation into semis began before the 500 break in NVIDIA. Okay, so it's interesting. So let's take a look within these industry groups. Let's look at software. Okay, monthly left, weekly right. Two big names that we want to look at within system software sub-industry group. 3 big names: Microsoft, ServiceNow, and Palo Alto. All right, Palo Alto and other security names are having a good move here. So those guys are actually taking the lead. But look at Microsoft hook down. Look at ServiceNow hook down in the monthly. Look at the hook on the weekly in Microsoft. Look at the hook down in ServiceNow. And there's other good software names like Cadence and SNPS and Manhattan Associates. Like, the bright spot right now within this group seems to be the security, cybersecurity like Palo Alto and different companies like that, as well as some semis, right? So semis, let's take a look at the groups that are in monthly leading within the semiconductor sub-industry. No surprise, we're going to have NVIDIA, which is already turned down, Broadcom, which is a little hook, AMD, which is a little hook. And then I just put this one in here for you, MTSI, which is kind of a fun one. But I just want to focus on the downturns there in those 3 or those 4 pretty significant semis. Now, Intel hasn't quite turned down because Intel is doing a little catch up, but AMD, Broadcom, and NVIDIA certainly have. Now, it's confusing in here. In the weekly, AMD still looking good, heading up to the right. Maybe that's going to sort of arrest the drop here in AMD monthly. NVIDIA, here's the 500 break, really nice move. I want to see if NVIDIA can get up into the weekly green quadrant, which is leading. That would help. Broadcom's doing well and Intel's doing well. So, you have some weird rotations happening here. It's tough to get a clear risk on, risk off signal. So let's watch semis. Let's watch, some of the, obviously the big names in there. Let's watch some of the software stocks within technology. But the big thing that I am concerned about here is this potential 5-wave move in Microsoft. And we're seeing the rotation out both on monthly and weekly in the software. Can semi save technology? That's the question on the table. And I have a position on right now that I'm currently losing money on. I was up a lot more, and now I'm not. I was up about $1,500 when I started to plan this video in Microsoft. Here's the position. I had a 385, 395, 405 call fly. Expires in 8 days. And if we look at this, we got up to 390 today. So I was up $1,800, and now I am up $125. Pretty good reversal here. So that's fine. We're trying to get a move up into the 395 body of the butterfly, which would be an $8,500 profit. And of course, why would we want to get up to try to get to 385? Well, that is the upper end of the fib resistance zone in 5 of 5 of 5 of 1. Kind of trying to get a little cute in front of a potential sell-off, but that seems to be a possibility that we need to contend with. So I'm going to be watching. Is the move here from the end of September 23 complete, and are we about to set back in 5 waves? And of course, settling back to the Nasdaq off of the October 22 lows, do we have 5 waves complete from Actually, the Nasdaq's December of 22, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have diagonal happening, and we're about to set back in wave 2? So I've been very, very bullish. Enjoyed the upside, but I am now concerned, and we may be making some moves. So we're going to be moving that stop up in Microsoft on our stock swing desk. I'm going to go and rebalance and work the wealth management portfolios and sort of get prepared as the market may be overbought. I'm watching very intently, and I'm watching all available signals to try to figure out what's happening now. I'm not stressing about the future. I'm currently stressing about thoroughly assessing the now and working as much information into our process as we can to make sure we're not missing anything and put ourselves in the best position for the market that comes tomorrow and after that. So hopefully that helps, guys, but just eyes wide open here in this market, okay? See you in the next video update. Hi, it's Todd from tradinganalysis.com. Thanks so much for watching. Listen, my team and I have so much to share with you in terms of our technical analysis, our fundamental analysis, portfolio management tactics, trading in and out, maybe options, sector rotation. Let us know what's most interesting to you. Maybe drop that in the comments section, and we'll do our best to work it in. Also, consider clicking the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we put out new videos. And finally, you can check us out at tradinganalysis.com if you'd like to see us manage our real portfolios in real time. Thanks again for watching.